drywall.
Right.
So,
yes.
so that's, you know, maybe you can find somebody that has the best of both worlds, you know, where you come together and have the best of both worlds. So, and this is how important credit and experience is. There's options out there for 100% financing.
Yep.
But you can't get that without credit and without experience.
And when you say credit, what score are we shooting for?
So that's the neat thing about us. So we can work with no credit, but the real kicker is how much does it cost you to get that financing? Right. So, and how much do you have to come to the table with? So I would say generally as an investor, try to keep your credit at least at 660. Because at that rate, you have a lot of options. If you get under that 660, it's really tough today to get you financing. So, and even for me, we can go under 660, and even in that like the 600 plus range, there's options. But you know, for me, it's tough because I have to be able to sleep at night, and I can't get you financing knowing it's going to cost you or it's tying up a lot of your capital. That's not what I'm here for.
Right.
I'm here to help you achieve finance.
Right.
So, and that's the neat thing as well. So through the connections that we have in from networking, we have ways that we can hook you up with the right people that can boost your credit and get it to where it needs to be.
Yeah, you brought that up. You sent that to me not too long ago because I need I need a little boost.
It's okay. So
I
for
need a little boost.
investing, that's the thing. Your credit is a tool, and tools you got to repair and maintain them all the time. So that's nothing to be turned away about.
Right, exactly. Because sometimes, you know, you use your credit to finish projects.
Exactly.
And that can, in turn, affect your credit score.
Yes, it does.
Down until you can get them paid back off.
And it's just a spiral from there,
It's just a spiral from there. Like, I'll pay it off, and then you write it back up again, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I think that's important with networking, going to networking meetings. And we'll talk about your meeting here in a little bit. But networking meetings are very important because you can partner up with people. Yeah. Yes, you can partner up with people because there's like you said, there's some people that may have the capital. Yeah. But then there's somebody else that may have the experience, and then you can kind of put it together. Yep. And a lot of investors, they love partnering up with people, especially if you got a good project going on. They love to partner up with you. So don't be shy when you're looking for people. But that comes meeting those people. They're at networking meetings.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, I mean partnering with people. I mean if there's money involved and there's money to be made, there's no reason why you can't make money with somebody and keep that going. You know. Yeah. Oftentimes with these partnerships I see, it's one of the beautiful structures I've seen is one person will handle the financing and getting the deal, like the clerical stuff, and the other person will go and perform the work that needs to be done or like manage the properties. And so that way they can just keep churning properties and just keep it going. Yeah. And so that way you don't have to like stop, go, which just delays you of making more money.
Yes, yes. I didn't figure that out until much later.
It's okay.
I got it now, though. I got it. So networking is very important, and you will also see that when you're going to these networking events, you start to run into the same people. Because you and I run into each other all the time. You know, like at networking events. And so let's talk about your new meetup that you just started. I was at your first meeting last night. It was awesome.
Thank you very much.
Met a lot of connections there last night. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the young investors in real estate.
Young investors in real estate. Young, and he doesn't mean age. Explain it.
Well, so age does have a factor in it. You know, young is still relative. So the reason why I put this together, I'll start with there and I'll loop back. So I'm 24 and 38 sometimes, but always 21 at the ABC store. Yeah, so I'm 24, and the biggest stigma that I've heard today from people my age is the pricing of houses is so high, and we're in a historic high right now, and interest rates are so high, but my income is so low. And so everybody's saying that I won't be able to own a house before I'm at least 50. And so that's where I'm seeing parents are stepping in as well, getting kids properties so they can live in. And So the reason why I put this together is to show them to remove that I can't and make it I can.
I like
because
it. Yeah.
The reason why they have that in their mind that it's imprinted is because of all those negative factors and obstacles. Those are just obstacles. You can go over and around obstacles. It's just what you know and who you know that can get you through those obstacles. Because, again, you can't do everything yourself. So the purpose of what I put this group together for, first we started as a Facebook group, right? To get everybody connected in one big network, right? And we started here locally in Richmond, and now we're 270 members strong.
Nice.
Just from a couple of months.
Nice.
And so what I tried to do for that group was put in updates in Virginia legislature, because the laws update all the time.
Yeah.
Especially where they just updated it now, where you can only put 3 properties under one LLC here in Virginia.
Yeah.
That's something big. I feel like if you're going to open up an LLC, you need to know that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So we put stuff like that in there. We put general real estate knowledge that, like the 1% rule, for if you're charging rent, stuff like that. Available financing.
Yeah.
You need to be able to pay for the property.
Right.
And then qualified vendors. And so qualified vendors is people that I've met personally. And so I let you in that group because I know there are investors in that group that are new. And they won't know what to dissociate with, who's who and who does a good job, whatnot. That is such an obstacle that can be avoided because I've heard so many nightmare stories of contractors.
There's a lot.
There's great contractors out there, and there's some that don't need to be contractors.
Right.
Where they'll take half the money up front, don't show up for the job.
Yep, that's
right, and then that's where it happens when you run out of money because for financing, we give you a one-shot for that rehab budget. It's not, okay, we'll give you more because your contractor didn't show up. So... so just stuff like that. So we vet out the vendors that we put in.
Yeah. So tell us, because we're running a little bit short on time.
Sure.
Tell us where, when is your group? Where do you guys meet?
Sure. We are the second Monday of every month.
Second Monday.
From 6 to 8 p.m.
Yes.
At the Mellow Mushroom here in Midlothian.